was an amazing finish. It happened with 3 or 4 laps to go, but that effectively finished the race for us. I don't think I could have handled anything else. What a finish.
And the 47 of Jeffrey Earnhardt is turned around, bringing out our first caution.
We spun out, boys. Looks like we made a little contact here.
A little contact to the rear of that.
You guys get suited up. Let's get ready here. Got any flat tires?
See the right rear corner, that fuel down.
Definitely one of them's flat spot. Let's see if we can see what happens.
He was at the back of about 4 trucks running together. You see he makes a little contact with the safer barrier in the left rear corner.
How did he spin out there? Wasn't he? That was awful early in the turn.
Maybe got a little loose going in, and then finally got away from him. We're going to ride on board with him.
We're going to find out how it happens. Just loose on entry, like you said. Does a good job getting back on the gas and keeping it out of that outside wall, and he suffering any more damage than he did. You hear the tire go flat there?
To Todd Bodine. Bodine has almost a half a second on Ron Hornaday, and our second caution has come out. This time it's the 31 into the wall, so problems for James Buescher.
Tough break for James. Always so competitive. If we can take a look.
Oh, that's just a case where that truck started pushing with him a little bit in the center of the turn, and he didn't let off the gas, and he ran out of room exiting. I think these guys feel like they got a little bit more room than they do have. And looks like Todd got a start where he can hang down on the inside of Kyle Busch. Going to race down into turn 1 side by side.
See if we can roll that thing down. Remember, all these guys up front on old tires. Todd has to chase it up the hill. Kyle's not going to give that spot.
A little bit of a wobble out of Bodine. Behind him, 4 wide. Battling for the 4th spot. And now it's Johnny Sauter that moves out in front.
How about Todd Bodine? Todd Bodine would love to get those 5 points.
Oh, sideways goes Todd Bodine. Can he save it right in front of Austin Dillon? Todd Bodine slides into the grass.
Hold it right there.
No contact made. How about that move coming out of 4?
Austin Dillon is the one I want to look at. How he got through there without running over the top of Todd Bodine, I don't know. He was right there.
Todd Bodine running so strong
to give him that spot when he drove around the outside of him. It just pulled it back and around. Something flew off of Todd's truck. You think maybe it was one of the Romeo windows?
Those are the triangular windows just behind the cab of the truck.
Hey, let's look at Skinner here. There's almost 2 wrecks at once. He gets into Shelby Howard, or Boyd's getting into him. You could see it already locked up the brakes. He thought he was going to crash. He's still crashing, but he's able to save the truck. And just right ahead of him, in the middle of all that, he had to figure out how to get around Todd Bodine, who was spinning off turn 4.
An incredible job by all those drivers to not have any more damage than they had. This is what Stacy Compton saw in his onboard camera. That Skinner, they're trying to chase his truck. Now he sees nothing but smoke when Todd Bodine goes down across the racetrack.
When that smoke is like that, Phil, Stacy Compton is relying heavily on his spotter to tell him which way to go. He can't see anything. We can see better than he can.
What, you see that? You see something fly off of that truck right there? That's part of the back of that truck. There's a decal on that truck.
It's like
is that where the oil cooler is back there? That there's a panel
tank. There's an oil tank
back there, and I believe that.
Listen to this now. Listen.
Look at Austin Dillon barely sneaking by. And you know what was so impressive about Austin Dillon's move? He's turning. You know, he's racing his truck as hard as he can. Now all of a sudden he's got to make evasive action. Even though he's got it all loaded up in the middle of the corner, he was able to calmly sort his way around the spinning. That puts Jay up to the 9th spot.
Shelby Howard also coming in, and problems for the 6 of Carl Long. He slides, looking like he was coming on to pit road. No caution. We stay green.
I think the officials, the officials will watch that. If he gets that truck refired, he knows the field's on the other side of the racetrack. Pretty hard with, looked like John Jackson maybe in the 72 truck. Don't know if there was any contact. Carl does a nice job of keeping that truck out of the inside wall.
Locked it down. This is Jeffrey Earnhardt's view.
There we are right there. I think there was some contact. Looked like Carl may have got into John Jackson a little bit.
Oh, and now we have trouble. The wall. Is that John Jackson?
No, I think that's a 0-1. That's 82. Patty Roddenback.
Patty Roddenback. So
the same tires for the rest of the race. Oh, he just got sliding up the hill and hit Stacy Compton. Did you see Stacy?
And Stacy saved that.
How did he save that?
I said, well, we're gonna lose him out of our picture, crashing, and then he didn't crash.
Look how sideways Stacy is.
Completely sideways, and doesn't even hit the outside wall.
Did you see him with the gas wide open too? He had that thing spinning.
Listen to this, Michael. Let's listen to Stacy Compton. that's how you keep him backing into the outside wall and spinning out.
And you heard him too, guys. He didn't just slam that gas down. He was working it.
Feathering it. That was really impressive.
Sounded like a top.
We'll see the white flag. It's one more time around Kentucky Speedway. Can he hang on? Does he have enough fuel? Johnny Sauter just 7 seconds back from Todd Bodine.
If that thing burps, Johnny Sauter's going to be there in a flash.
Bodine down the backstretch. He doesn't look as though he's slowing down. Can he make it? Another half lap at Kentucky. So good on the mile-and-a-half racetracks, but he has never won at this racetrack. Coming through 3 and 4 and out of 4. Todd Bodine's going to win at Kentucky.
I tell you, he had a great truck.